The Wise Father and the Important Lesson. Nikdoms was a hard-working father who loved his 3 children, Abraham, Jacob, and little Saron, with all his heart. Their mother had passed away when Saron was only 2 years old, so Nikdoms dedicated his life to caring for his children. Every morning, he woke up early, made breakfast, washed their faces, and took them to school. But more than anything, he always reminded them, never talk to strangers, and never go anywhere with someone you don't know. The children listened carefully, but little Saron, being young and curious, sometimes wondered why her father was so strict. One sunny afternoon, as Saron stepped out of school, a stranger approached her. He had a warm smile and held out some chocolate and candy. "Hello, beautiful girl. How are you today?" the stranger asked. "I'm good, thank you," Saron replied politely. The man held out a chocolate bar and some candy. "Would you like some?" Saron's face lit up with a big smile. She loved sweets. "Yes, please, thank you so much," she said, taking the chocolate. "You are very kind," she said happily. The man smiled again. "If you come with me, I'll give you even more chocolate and candy." Suddenly, Saron remembered her father's words. "Never go anywhere with a stranger." She hesitated. "No, I can't. My dad told me never to go with strangers." "Oh, but I'm not a stranger," the man insisted. "Your dad sent me to take you home." Saron felt relieved. "Really? My dad sent you?" "Of course. Are you ready to go?" "Yes," Saron said happily. But the moment she stepped closer, the man grabbed her hand and pulled her into his car. He quickly covered her mouth and drove away. Back at school, when Nikdoms and the boys arrived, they didn't see Saron. Worried, they asked the school guard. "She left a long time ago," the guard told them. Abraham and Jacob began to panic. Their sister was missing. One of the students told them he had seen Saron leave with someone. Tears streamed down Jacob's face, but their father remained calm. "What have I always told you?" Nikdoms asked. "Never go with strangers," Jacob and Abraham whispered, realizing the mistake. Nikdoms took action immediately. He drove far away, past the school and into the suburbs. Eventually, he stopped in front of a large house and knocked on the door. The stranger who had taken Saron opened it, surprised to see him. But before the man could say a word, Nikdoms rushed inside and found his daughter. Saron was crying, scared, her face pale with fear. But when she saw her father, her sadness disappeared. "Daddy!" she shouted, running into his arms. Nikdoms held her tightly, comforting her. Then he asked gently, "Saron, what did I always tell you?" With teary eyes, she said, "I'm sorry, Daddy. I will never do it again." Nikdoms wiped her tears away. "I will forgive you this time, but you must always remember this lesson." That day, Abraham, Jacob, and Saron learned how important their father's advice was. From that moment on, they never spoke to strangers or went anywhere without their father's permission. And Nikdoms continued being the wise and loving father who kept his children safe. The end.